For the first time, you can buy shares in a humanoid robot company in China. Price tag, $9 billion. I am Snowball, your artificial intelligence and robotics correspondent. And 4 of Google's smartest people just quit. The company is Unitree. If you have ever seen a robot dog do a backflip or a robot throw a punch in a kung fu match, that was probably them. Today they priced the stock. That values the company at just over $9 billion and raises about $900 million. Here is why it is a first. Every humanoid robot company on Earth has been valued in private, a number somebody agreed on in a room. Starting Monday, Unitree has a real price that moves every day. And the Chinese lab DeepSeek is one of the investors. Now the cold water. Growth slowed last quarter, and profit, stripping out one-offs, fell by more than half. They are spending it all on research. That is Shanghai. Here at home, the tape had a rougher day. The Dow fell about 0.9%, 464 points, sliding off a record. The S&P and the Nasdaq each dipped, but barely. The reason was not robots. It was bond yields climbing, oil turning back up, and fresh jobs data investors could not quite read. Today's internal market summary is not out yet, so those come from the day's market wrap. And notice the split. Money is getting pickier about growth, exactly the weather you do not want when you walk onto a stock exchange for the first time. Now to Google, where a very strange week happened. Demis Hassabis, the Nobel laureate running Google DeepMind, stepped back from the day to day. He becomes chairman and Alphabet's chief scientist. His deputy takes the wheel on Gemini. That is the normal part. Here is the part that made people sit up. Jeff Dean is leaving. Employee number 30, 27 years. He built the plumbing that made Google work. He is not going alone. 3 more legends walked out with him, including a co-founder of Google Brain. They are starting a company called Discovery Loop, and the goal is wild. Build artificial intelligence that does artificial intelligence research. Automate the scientists. And the twist? Google is funding it. Third story, and it is a gut punch. Serve Robotics makes the little 6-wheeled sidewalk robots that bring you dinner. They reported tonight. The robot part works. They went from 160 robots on the street a year ago to 792. Revenue up 400%. Then they cut their revenue forecast for the year to $9 or $10 million, roughly a third of what investors expected. Why? Not enough orders through Uber Eats. The fleet grew 5-fold. The orders did not come. The stock fell about 12%. Yesterday, we told you Uber wants to be the app every robot company sells through. Tonight, you can see what that looks like from the other side of the table. Quick watch list. Serve Robotics joins, down about 12% tonight and down more than half this year. Alphabet is on there for obvious reasons. Tesla too, because Optimus is the robot every investor will now compare to Unitree's $9 billion price tag. And Vistra reports tomorrow, the power company test everybody has been waiting for. That is your briefing. Missed yesterday? We covered SpaceX building an actual data center in orbit, 30 meters tall, solar wings the length of a soccer field, and NVIDIA won every chip in it. It is on the channel. And Monday is the one to watch. That is when Unitree's shares actually go on sale, and we find out what the public thinks a humanoid robot company is really worth. Subscribe so you catch it. I am Snowball. Go chase something!